Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of our Manor Lord's ultimate build. In the last video we relocated to the top of the mountain. In this video we are going to be primarily focusing on getting our iron supply up so we can get as many weapons as we can for our army, as well as focusing on our food and ale supply to get our people as happy as possible. Part 3 is definitely coming your way. If you guys want that video, let's get this video to 500 likes to keep this going. I'm having an absolute blast with this playthrough and I just want to say thank you guys so much. We've officially hit 70,000 subscribers. I could not have done it without you guys. Let's keep this train running and start the official 100k run. Let's start a hashtag in the comments, road to 100k. I definitely appreciate your support, you guys. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of our Manor Lord's mountaintop build. We are under attack right now currently, and hopefully we did a little bit of a recap for you guys. We have a few things to complete here. Right now we are currently under attack. We do have raiders on their way to us right now. Here they are. So they're coming towards us. So we kind of need to prepare for that. We have a little bit of an army that we could kind of come up with. The other thing we need to do is, as soon as we were going to maybe hire some mercenaries, which honestly, thinking about this right now, I might not need to. I was going to hire some mercenaries and then flood over to Team Green and attack them as soon as I'm done with these these raiders, I guess. Let's see what we got to deal with here. So we got, oh man, is this 3 units? 2 units I want to see? I think we might be able to get away with this. So let's just try and defend our own land. And I may not need to even hire any mercenaries. That would be the most ideal. And let's see if we can even get the high ground here. I could probably station right there. Maybe even kind of go in our town. I think this should be pretty good. If we can defend the outskirts of our town, that might be the most ideal. So here they come. We're going to get even more influence from this, apparently, or if we are able to actually kill them. We got our logging camp. What do we want to do? We do have one family available, but I guess let's just get this fight over with before we do anything crazy. Here they come. Okay, they are about to charge in. Let's go shield wall, men. And prepare for the first raider attack of many. Oh, here, like, where'd that guy come from? He just charged out of the side. So hopefully we can have some good success here, get some influence, and then go forth and attack. Looks like they're attacking the one unit. So let's maybe circle around here. And then we can see if we can flank these guys. That would be pretty ideal. Get in there, men. Beautiful. And then, yeah, looks like we outnumber them. I thought there might have been 3 units, but there is only 2. So that kind of changes my decision on whether or not I should hire some mercenaries. But I think this should be all right. Let's zoom in on the action. And this is quite the start to our part 2 here. I made sure to leave the last video off with a doozy for you guys to look forward to. Here we are. And we have a few things that we need to get done in our town, like building our castle. We need to start funding that. So we will get into that shortly. Let's enjoy some clashing of the shields here. Absolutely epic on top of the mountain and everything. Like, come on. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that fight got broken up. Dog. Oh, I think the dog might even help you. Where is our dog? Don't get in there too close. What should we name him? Name him Chico? That's my childhood dog. Name him Chico, why not? We're doing pretty good here. They got 10. They got 10. We've lost 1 man, unfortunately. Let's see if we can find him. I don't know if we can find him. Oh, there's a a spear on the ground. There's 2. We've lost 2 men. That is not good. We lost 2 men. That's not even that bad. We did all right there. So we can just disband these guys. Didn't do too bad. We need to make a few spears. So like I said, with our town currently in its state, we need to get this going as fast as possible, get as much stone as we can, and sell it. We have a decent amount here. So what I might even do is get 1 more worker on our quarry. So we got that going. How is everything else doing? I only have a little bit of timber. I could have some more planks, but we've only just started to chop down some of these trees. So that will be a little bit of a process. We got some workers on there. What are these guys doing? I guess generic storage is a little bit full. We kind of have an issue here. So our storehouse way down here They have to come way over here just to get this stuff, which kind of sucks. Especially because they're coming for like one at a time. So I'd almost be better off to have like a separate storehouse just for that. Should I do that? I feel like that would be the best thing for us to do. Let's get a separate storehouse and maybe put it like... I mean, we're going to be building our thing down here. I might as well take it right down here. So let's get our storehouse for this right... Maybe just right at the top. I could probably do it like right there. I don't want to put it too close to here because I don't know where exactly I'm going to be building this. So let's just put it there, and then I could just put one worker on there, and they are in charge of only collecting that stone. I think that's going to be pretty good. So what we're going to do, let's turn off rubble stone, dressed stone, mortar we can keep on. The only thing is, I don't know if it's separate for each one, so I guess we'll have to kind of see. Yeah, dress stone, rubble stone, and then rough stone we have turned off as well. So we'll keep everything down there, and then this one will be in charge of doing absolutely everything else. So that'll free them up to collect stuff from the actual town, because right now I have 2 workers on here. So that will kind of free them up, and that will be perfect for us. How are we doing here? We are currently paused. I think I was waiting to... I guess I don't need planks right now. We should probably get some planks. We got 3 workers on there getting some timber for us. That seems to be working. We got our woodcutter's lodge as well, getting some firewood. And I feel like I could maybe build another one of these over here just to kind of swap back and forth. Where can I put this thing? I don't want to put it like right where our town is. I could probably even do that. Just kind of have it in the outskirts. It's a little bit closer. Actually, that's barely closer. Let's just skip that. Let's leave it the way it is. Another family just moved in, so that's going to be perfect. I could probably get this thing built up, and then that will be our family for that. We got good... Oh gosh, we are low on food, which could be an issue for us. What are we currently importing? We should be importing iron ore, and we have quite a bit of iron slabs, so that's perfect. We basically just need planks right now, which we have. We just got a ton of timber, so honestly, let's just get... what I will do, actually, let's get a saw pit closer to here. That I could probably get closer. And then it's a little bit more efficient. This one will kind of keep over here. That is going to be lovely. Now, this storehouse, I'll turn absolutely everything off, except for the stone that we need to collect. So this one, you could collect mortar because that's probably going to have something to do with building this. We also need to collect planks over here. That wouldn't be so bad. And then, I guess let's skip planks for now. And we'll get rough stone and dress stone. I think that's going to be pretty good. That's pretty much everything we'll need to actually build our castle. We'll need mortar, dress stone. Not this stuff, but that's just collecting it. Oh, actually, we don't want rough stone on. We're going to keep it down there. Then they turn to dress stone, bring it back up here. I think that's perfect. Okay, I like that a lot better. I will just get one family on there, and their only purpose is to get all of that stone and bring it up here. So I think I like that. Hopefully we can get a couple more families moving in, and now we need to start getting some planks to upgrade our town. So what we could do, and what would actually give us a pretty good boost, is to potentially attack another region. I don't know how far along these guys are, but this is, look at this majestic town in here. That's absolutely gorgeous. I might attack this one. Now, I thought maybe this one. I think this is it, because they have good food. Is that all they have? Maybe it wasn't this one, or maybe it was this one because they have good fertility. Yeah, they have really good fertility over here, so that would be an excellent one to take. We don't have a whole lot in our treasury, but I think we got enough for one shot. Like, we got some pretty good units that we could get, and that might be enough to take them. Let's go for it. I think let's try it out. Let's get these guys ready to fight. We got 4 full units of infantry. These guys are coming from here. Let's maybe just keep them in the trees right there. And then the rest of them are coming from up here, so we can just keep them in the trees up there. Hopefully they don't get seen. If they could implement some kind of stealth system, that'd be so cool. Like, that's so realistic that like these guys would hide in the trees. Nobody would really see them unless you have a scout somewhere, and then you just attack the town, and all that they have is what they have. Like, if they have some units in here, they run, grab their sword and shields, which you do already, so it's almost set up perfectly for it already. But like, they wouldn't necessarily have time to call for reinforcements, which, I mean, I'm a realistic game player lover. So if they send like an emissary to actually go get reinforcements, I feel like that'd be kind of cool. And you see him like running on a horseback or something. I feel like that'd be super cool. But I'm a dreamer. That's what Mom always said. So let's get those guys right there. Not too close, not too far away. And then we'll get these guys ready to fight. While we're at it, we got a bandit camp there, which honestly might really help pay for some mercenaries here, as long as it doesn't take too long. So let's maybe peel off a unit. Let's maybe run, actually. And we have a little bit of a army of our own here. Let's fight those guys. And while they're working on that, I need to start getting some planks so I can make some more weapons of our own. So what can we do? We're not building anything currently, so I think I could afford to get somebody on our saw pit. Let's make sure we're not limited with anything. Yeah, we got 34 timber. Let's start getting some planks. Why don't we? Make sure we're not selling them. That could be a thing. Yeah, we're exporting that. You can't even sell planks if you wanted to, so that's fine. And we're getting good money for all of that stuff. We have 925, so that's looking beautiful. Let's let these guys continue to... Oh, we actually lost a man. I'm not sure how that happened, but we did. We have lost a man. That could be the difference of winning and losing this war that we're about to start. So off they go, running back to their weasel holes. Let's go grab this. I may just get these guys to walk. Let's send that to our treasury, and that will significantly help with our war plans here. So let's get these guys here. Come right through there, and we should be ready for a fight anytime now. I could use some of my own guys, but I mean, they're just so precious, you know? They're helping our town. I feel like I'd rather just get some mercenaries. You can also hire those guys for 15. I've never actually seen that you can only hire one thing of brigands. It's kind of funny. But there you have it. So hopefully we have enough here. If anything, hopefully they won't be able to hire any mercenaries. I think we're pretty much ready to go here. I might just begin our battle here. I'm not even going to wait for that unit. Let's start our fight and see where we'll end up fighting. Okay, Gauntlet's thrown. Battlefield's actually down here. So let's start working towards there. And then all of these guys I will have to bring through our towns. They have their own army they can use, which is actually pretty hefty. Oh my gosh. That's actually not going to be easy to deal with. We do outnumber them, but just as long as these guys get here, and they're actually pretty tired, so could be interesting. Maybe I would jump the gun a little bit, but keeps it fascinating at the very least. They actually only have 3 units, so that's not the worst. Not the worst thing in the world. Let's line up here. Let's get our archers maybe off to the side, and then we can charge these guys. Charge there, men. And then we can get our archers to fire from the sides. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my strategy. I want to... Yeah, these guys are falling back. That's very smart on their part, because I would have been able to get some side shots here. I might be able to get an angle in there. It's going to be line up like that. Let's line up right here. Yeah, they're falling back. Wow. What a strat. So I can get some shots here. If I can at least, like... I might be able to... Okay, this is actually good. Let's line up right here. And if I could attack them and hold them at this point, I think that would be perfect, because then I can get some side shots. That is going to be beautiful. So we should be able to melt that unit. Look at me being strategic. Okay, that's epic. Okay, I like that. Happy with that. We still have a fight over here. I don't know what happened to the 3rd unit, but I mean, who knows? Let's get right over here. These guys are still coming. Let's just get them walking maybe. A unit there. Do they have any other mercenaries coming in? I don't see. Oh, they got some archers there. Archers there and archers and brigands. So that's not bad at all. I think I can work with that. Our battlefield may end up moving towards the town, which would be kind of cool to be honest. I still don't know where that other unit is. So I'm a little bit nervous. Are they just gonna like come out of the trees? We've actually overflowed them here, so let's actually go this way. Hold them right here, and then we can still get some shots. That'd be pretty ideal. Let's maybe go with like that angle. We can fight them for a little bit. There we go. Attack, man. Actually, this isn't good. Let's attack them. Run away. We have 7 days left with these guys. There's that other unit, I think. And the battlefield, I mean, we're currently in the battlefield. Let's just hold like right there. These guys are coming in. Let's just rush them in as fast as we can. Our archers are held down now. That's not good. We want to keep them alive. Come on, can you kill them, please? Oh, man. Only got 10 guys left. I feel like I could maybe just... Well, let's just run. We got to get towards the circle anyway. Here they come. So let's go. Let's maybe put these guys in front. And then these guys can stay back here. And then we can go... Battle has begun officially. Let's go shield wall. They're going to attack us. Let's get these guys in here. Here comes the fight, ladies and gentlemen. What we've all been waiting for. So I got to make sure I clean these guys up before any other guys can help them. We're doing pretty good. They're hot on our tail here, but that's fine. Let's maybe start shooting them. Let's get these guys around. Oh man, they're gonna be held up there. That's fine. I should have rushed these guys over sooner. They are busy, so they won't be able to shoot. So let's maybe just flank these guys. That was the worst flank ever. That's fine. We can get on the sides of them, and then we can still get shots. And then these guys are pretty tired, so they're not going to want to fight all that much, but let's just get them in there anyway. We're absolutely slaughtering this unit. We got to free up those archers, men. Kill that last man. Perfect. Let's get some shots in now. I may even... What's more effective, attacking them from behind or just shooting them with archers from behind? I think I want to soften up this unit. And then if I attack this one, I can continue to shoot that one. These guys are coming in. Let's actually just keep these guys walking. We are nice and healthy looking here. And if we could keep that unit fresh in case somebody else attacks, I think that would be ideal. We got a goat in the backyard. Or the background, sorry. He's running for dear life. That poor goat. Just think what he's been through. Okay, we got some... Are we shooting? Come on. Well, they only got 11 guys left and they are surrounded. I love how smart the game is in that aspect. That they will not friendly fire. You can allow friendly fire. Or where is it? This one. Shoot. Nope. Allow friendly fire. Which I'm kind of tempted to try. But they will not do that. So let's maybe march this way. And see if there's any other guys coming in. They got archers there. Archers and spearmen. You know what? I think we might have this in the books, but we'll see. Let's see if we can just attack them here. Hopefully it works. Beautiful. So we're having some success here early. That is exactly what we needed. And taking this town is going to be beautiful for our future plans. Once we can start planting a farm and barley and all that, we can start producing some ale. So that'll be amazing. I'm looking forward to that for sure. But yeah, right now we are slaughtering these guys. We got that guy's just chilling. No other guys coming through, so I think we might be okay. Oh gosh, I hope so. I don't see anybody that close, so we might be all right. We're still in the circle. Let's just speed this up till we get those guys taken care of. And that should be it. Okay, that's all of them. That is a victory, and we now own Passweg. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm looking forward to that. We do have a little bit of money. Oh no, we're not in the right region. Let's go up and then back down. Oh, it's glitched. Let's just go over and then we can maybe... There we go. Passweg 3,100. Even better. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see. The upgrade I could get could be this one. The one we just got. It doubles the capacity of forage goods, or we could get efficient farming at elevation plus 20%. Now, I don't know if that really helps us if we already have like 100%. I think I'd almost be better off. Yeah, we're just going to be really good with that either way. So let's get this one again. And then we can get our hunting camp situated. I don't think we... Oh, we just had to pay for them again too. Just missed that. That's okay. That is definitely okay because you know what? We can go to their... what do you call it? Let's just drain them of all their tax money. So where is their manor house? Here it is, in the trees, where nobody would ever know. Let's erase all that, and let's do a 30% tax to drain it as fast as possible, and that will give us a giant boost. We could also tithe, but let's just hold off on that. Let's find our hunting camp, buy that, and now we actually have so many available families, so let's definitely get a farm going here. They don't have one yet. So farm fertility land, basically anywhere. Barley, you got some in here. Actually, they built this in perfect spot. We got some barley up there as well. So I think I'm going to put this here, and let's just get like a bunch of these. We could probably get one here as well. We'll have 3 of them, and then we can just go crazy with the fields. Let's go up through here and over to there. And then see exactly what this looks like. So barley is right in here. This whole big area. So we can get tons of barley. I'm not really worried about them having food. I would much rather just have a bunch of barley. So let's just get a few little field options going on through here. And kind of see what this looks like. So let's go back to barley. We can get one big field right in the middle here. That's looking quite tasty. I apologize for that, for saying that. And then we can get one in here as well, if I can kind of picture what that looks like. I think one big field. Honestly, we're just gonna have so many people. If we do just have big fields, I think that's gonna be our best bet. Let's have one big one in there. And obviously emmer and rye is just absolutely everywhere. Flax. We got lots of flax up here. And I think that's going to be pretty good for barley. I'm just going to do kind of that. Maybe something like this. Why not? And then we'll just load this up as well. Of some barley fields. That might be pretty ideal. And like I said, we will have plenty of people available to farm all this. Are those backyards? I don't know for sure. Let's just go right. I guess we could just do like that. That'd be fine. And then in here. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. So we can set all those up for barley. That will give us plenty, enough to fund this town and ours, probably. And then we will have some great success. We've got some dead bodies mixed in there. That's going to be healthy. And then I guess we could just get like rye anywhere we want. So let's get a big field in here. That can be rye. We can have a big field in here. And then we can kind of split this up a little bit. Let's just do rye. And then over here, I'm pretty maxed out. So honestly, that's going to be pretty all right. If I just have like 19 families working on that as fast as possible, that'd be pretty ideal. And let's also get some oxen over here because we are going to need them. Let's see. Do we have... I might just quickly build a few of these. If we don't have them already. We got one stable there. How many oxen do we have? We only have 3. That's like nothing. That's hardly anything. So we got this hitching post. So let's upgrade that real quick. And then we can get a few things done here. But yeah, as of right now, they can start working on that. Let's go back to our town. What do we need to complete? We've already started collecting some stone. I may upgrade this just to get a little bit more space, and then they might even get a couple more hand carts. So I think that might be pretty ideal. Yeah, once we get ale, that's going to help out a lot. We're buying some iron ore, so things are doing quite well. And yeah, well, we might even have some spears, so that's perfect. Let's start making some weapons again. Unpause and unpause. Shields and spears. There we go. Now we can master our army. I think that's going to be perfect. We got a 56 planks. That's actually plenty. So let's just... Actually, you know what? Let's go a little bit... Yeah, we can get more if we need it. Let's turn that off. And now we can free up a family if we so choose. I don't want these guys to go all the way down there and get the stone. That's why I'm happy if they get it from here. Hopefully they do that, because otherwise it'll take them forever to collect all that stuff. See, it already is. So it's January. Can't quite get berries. We're getting that stuff, which is good. Actually, we only have 3 months of food. So if we could send as much as possible over here, that would be lovely. What I might do is get our manor house situated. Now, once we have that kind of ready to go, I think I'll maybe put it right in here. I feel like that'd be a nice little spot. Where's the front of it? That's the back. This is the front. So let's just put it kind of like... I kind of want to keep that tree if I can help it. Let's just put it like right there. And then we can get this. I can kind of plot all this out a little bit later, but let's just get this big tower. Maybe... Where do I want to put it? It'd be kind of cool to have a big watchtower up here, but I don't need to have it here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to have it where the entrance, I'll put it like here. And then I'm going to have a second tier coming in here and then one going across here as like an extra defense if this wasn't enough. But I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I can kind of integrate this mountain into... Honestly, I really just need to go across here. But if I can build a whole castle, that'd be pretty sweet. So let's lock that in. Let's get all that complete. And then that'll be a little bit of a project. Yeah, we'll have to get some stuff over there. Let's get that complete if we can. We have one family available. So I may... Actually, let's get them... We have one family on this. I could probably get another family. It's February and somebody else just moved in as well. Let's get... we got our saw pit over here. Let's get some more firewood. That might be a good use of our time. And can I not get any... Oh, we need more planks now? Oh my gosh, we're out of planks. Oh, we just spent them all. Okay, well, I guess we'll need some more planks again. Let's get some more of those. And then we can continue getting all of that stuff. Yeah, this is ready to go now. Let's turn this off just so they're only collecting stone. I think that's going to be better. The only downside of this is they'll have to go like all the way through our town. It's definitely going to take forever, but it is dedicated. So it shouldn't be too bad. Let's check on this town again. We got all of this built up, so that is perfect. And all of that set to rye. I think this might be pretty good, and I think they'll have a lot of success. You know what, let's actually get another field in here. I could probably get one like that. Let's do maybe just wheat for a little bit of variety. And then over here I could have planned this a little better, but let's just go some like that maybe. And let's do... I could do barley again. Let's just do rye there. And then maybe one other big field. Just absolutely massive. to keep them busy. I think that's going to be perfect. So the more oxen on here that we have, the better, obviously. These are ready to go. Let's order some oxen and upgrade them. What other resources do we have? Struggling for food a little bit, but we have lots of timber. And we have the ability to get lots of planks. We could upgrade those. Here's our saw pit. We do have a worker on there. Let's maybe turn our limit off for now, just so we can get some planks going here. We can upgrade a couple more things. We do have some tools. We're doing all right. Honestly, we could use a little bit more spears. Passwag. Let's get a few units here. They had 3 full units, so I think we could fill those up again. And if we go to our trading post, let's use some of that money to order some iron. And set that to maybe 30. And then we can make some stuff. So where's our bloomery? Do we have one of those? We got a bloomery over here with 2 workers, so that's going to be awesome. Get a couple of fuel stockpile. And then let's go to our blacksmith and make sure we're creating spears. There, we should be getting planks and iron. So then we can continue that. Let's actually turn this off. We don't need any more shields. We have 276. So we definitely don't need that. Let's get a couple workers on here. Let's upgrade these. Okay, these are almost done. Let's also upgrade that one. Then we can get some oxen working on these fields. I think that'd be lovely. We're hopefully going to get some planks as well. So things are starting to look up for us. So let's maybe... I don't want to get an ox on there. Do we have any permanently assigned oxen? I hope not. You know what? Actually, we have lots of money in our treasury. I want to keep some money of regional wealth. So I may go to our little manor house here. And maybe just do like a 5% tax? 10%? I don't know. What do we want to do? Let's just do a 10% for now. People are cold. That's not good. They have lots of fuel. And then food is on its way. The other thing is we need... we need a couple windmills here. So we have 100% here. Let's actually just destroy this field. And then I could get a windmill. I mean, right there. We got 91% efficiency. And then I could just go right along here, right down, and then we can just kind of fill this up. Let's just go across, and then we could still get a field in here. I think just one might be fine. There, now we can still get a field. That's perfect. Let's set that to rye. Those are just about done. I'm actually very excited for this. It's a lot of fields, but it'll definitely work out in our favor, I think. Looking beautiful. And then we're going to need a couple of bread makers as well. So these could probably just go one there, one there. Need some more planks, but those are coming. Okay, these are ready to go. Let's load these up and start getting this done. So I think I ordered another ox. Let's make sure we got lots coming. 14 more days, we can get another one. Yeah, we have 4 total, so that's beautiful. Let's get a bunch of people on here as well. And I might even... let's keep one available. I think we do that. That keeps 1 available. So there we go. And then that leaves us with 4 extra family members. Which is less than... I don't know why I thought I'd have more. I don't need to make any more charcoal, so let's turn that kind of off. Corpse pit. We don't need that many workers getting berries. That frees up quite a bit. Usually they would have had workers on the stables, but they don't anymore. We are getting planks. Hunting camp, we only need 1 worker. We got 2 on there, 2 on there. That is looking pretty good. Bloomery, we could probably free up 1 as well. So that's probably going to be pretty ideal. And obviously our church, we don't need as many on. So let's get 8 families on here as well. And we can just start going crazy. So this is going to look pretty sweet. Let's get as many oxen as we can. Let's order another one. And now we can keep a little bit of money in here. Start to produce some weapons and all will be well. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's make sure we're on pause. They are going to make lots of weapons for us. Look at that. We already have 18 guys. That's beautiful. Even some retinue, which is perfect. So these guys are going to do pretty well. They're going to have lots of barley and all that stuff. We're also going to need a malt house over here. So I guess that could go right. Let's free up some space. Let's just go right behind here. Kind of just like that. And then maybe just kind of like that or something. And then what I can do is get a malt house in here. Let's get one right there, and then I could probably even get another one. And then let's start upgrading a couple of houses. What do we need for this? So animal produce, we're gonna need some of that. We're gonna need more planks for sure. And then we could start upgrading a couple of houses perhaps. Animal produce, what do we need for that? So yeah, we have eggs and milk. I don't really know why it's not saying, oh yeah, there we go. So we could upgrade a couple of these. Let's do this one. And that might be all right. That could be probably really good. It's pretty close to these. So that's going to be good for our brewery. I think that's going to be perfect. And then I will also need to get a few pack stations because that's going to be how we actually send everything over. So let's just delete that. And then we can get a road coming up through here where all of our pack stations can be. So let's get one there, and I might as well get like 4 of them just so I can really go hard at it. Efficiency up 97%. Interesting. I think it must be because we chopped some trees down or something. Actually, I want to see if I chop down that tree, does it bump up our efficiency? Nope, it doesn't. Let's just get rid of that. I think it did with these though for some reason. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, we still have 4 families available. So I am happy with that. Our trading post is nice and healthy. What are we selling? Currently exporting tools. Let's stop that. Exporting planks as well. Let's stop that. Definitely stop that. We're not selling any food. Nope, that's good. Exporting charcoal. Let's stop that as well. And firewood global market has decreased. What else are we doing here? So importing iron ore, that's good. Exporting honey. Let's export our wax. We don't need that. And iron slabs. I could just import iron slabs, but let's do it the hard way here. Exporting large shields, that's gone down as well. No point in collecting those. And that should be perfect. That'll keep them nice and efficient. And then we can keep working. Let's get another worker on there. We might as well. And where else could we get some? Communal ovens, obviously that'll come. Pack stations. Let's get another ox. And I can upgrade this as well. We need some planks. Okay, we're already corrupt. Look how many people we have working on these. They're already seeding all of this. That is insane. So honestly, we might as well keep this going. Let's just go until there is no more fields left to farm. Just kind of up here, and then we can go like this. Let's just keep these guys nice and busy. And then maybe do something like that. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Okay, this will be good for something. Probably get a little field in here, maybe. There we go. And then in here, I can get a big field. That's our biggest one. So let's do the biggest prize. Let's go rye, and we could probably do maybe even a little bit of flax. Sure, why not, for a little bit of color pop. And then through here, we can get some as well. So let's go all the way through here. We can get a field. That's perfect. Let's go wheat just for some variety, and I wouldn't mind even more barley, but we are set up pretty good here, to be honest, so no point in doing much more. We're doing excellent with 18 families working on that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's 6 to 6 or set to 16. Let's go to hunting camp. 12 is actually a pretty good number. Let's do 11 just in case. Usually if it's at 17, I do 12. I don't know. Just kind of a weird thing. And let's also get another worker on there. Why not? since it has doubled, I think we will benefit from that. One more in our... Well, let's just keep those guys free. What was this building? Our smithy. We don't need anybody on there. We are making spears. Don't make any more tools. We have enough of them. And then hopefully we will make some planks eventually here. Yeah, let's go back to our town. We need to get somebody on here. In fact, let's do 2 families on there because there's quite a bit of berries to collect. We're getting lots of trees, so that's looking good. We have planks again. So now we can, yeah, we actually have quite a bit of spears. Doing amazing for the spears. Let's get some more shields. And I might pause that. And actually, I can probably get more tools. Yeah, let's get more tools. And let's actually, yeah, let's limit it to about 15, maybe even 20, just to have a little bit extra. We have lots of iron slabs at least. And then iron, or else, it's a little bit sad I can't sell those anymore. Oh no, the global market's back up. So let's export those again. Let's get a trade route. Why not? That's beautiful. We can start getting tons of money for that. And we are low on food. We need to do something with that. I think what we'll do, we have a ton of planks. Let's start doing this and we have some money. I don't really know what I want. Let's start with the big ones, I guess. Let's do like all of these for vegetable gardens. They look pretty healthy for that. Like this one. All of these would be good vegetable gardens. Maybe a couple of chicken coops to keep it a little bit different over here. Yeah, all these big plots definitely want some vegetables on those. And the rest we could just have like animal pens. We'll get some good variety from all that. Oh, we can get one in there too. Perfect. What else? This one's looking pretty good. Let's maybe do some apples. Vegetables, vegetables. And then the rest of these can be chicken coops or wild animals. Maybe vegetables there. That's looking pretty good. This one I will keep for something. If I want to start producing my own barley or something. Or ale, sorry. We got one marker on here. They're doing pretty good to keep that empty, I think. Our manor is complete. What do we got going on here? So that's not too full. And then, oh, it's actually filling up. So maybe I should get another worker on that storehouse. That would probably be pretty nice. They can work double time. We'll see what kind of balance we can come up with. And we have one extra worker. I think I might... What do we want to do? Doing pretty good here. Bring up them really helped getting another storehouse. I think what I could do is get another worker in here and then buy another horse. If I can make money faster, that would obviously benefit me. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, we are doing pretty good. We got a nice treasury. We got some influence here. You know what I might do? Should we start another build in another region? That's the question. I could continue the mountaintop build. I could build like up here. But then there's kind of an issue down here of where everything is. And I can't really move any of that up. So this would really hurt us. And our mushrooms are way over here. This region. Let's take a look at this one. So we got rich iron, which is amazing. Rich fish. And we have some berries way the heck over here. That's kind of what sucks about this map is these things are way spread out. So this wouldn't be super amazing either. I mean, I do like the iron and we might just be able to survive off the fish if we have like a small enough town just for ironing or mining iron. So that's kind of like, this is our farming region. Clearly, we're doing great here with our farming. We could have an iron mining region because I don't think, okay, this blue region, they don't have iron. And yellow also don't have iron. So we need something to create a little bit of an iron income here. These guys barely have it. I think this is our ticket right here. So if I were to build a town, I would probably pick... I mean, we have a bandit camp on there. Don't want to get too close, I suppose. Let's actually get some guys. Let's free up the squatters here. The rice Ryzen. Let's get some... guys here. I could just hire them I might actually wait a month. This is just kind of too expensive. But in the meantime, I could definitely just claim with influence. I don't think they should fight me for it, but I guess we'll kind of find out. Because they can definitely contest me for that. But let's try and take this one. And then either way, we'll be able to deal with the squatters before we plop down a town. I think that'll be pretty ideal. And then we can get some rich iron, and that will be perfect. We can start working towards getting some stuff in our town. This is looking pretty alright. We already have quite a bit of stuff that we can plant. So let's maybe do some cabbages on these bigger plots. Maybe carrots. This one definitely cabbages. And then I guess we could just wait till everything's kind of ready for us. This one we could do. This one kind of sucks. There's not really much of a... Let's just get carrots, I guess. Like you could put a little field right in there. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we're kind of getting ready here. Let's get some cabbages. I do cabbages because they have a little bit of a higher yield, but it just takes longer to grow. But as long as you can find a good balance, that's all that matters. So hopefully we can take that region. That would be amazing. And then we can start another build. Over here we can upgrade a bunch of houses. So, I mean, why not? Let's just do it. We will need a brewery. So we'll need a couple more planks and then we can get a brewery going here. We have our malt house and another malt house coming up, so that's great. And I think we're pretty much... Oh no, we're still working on some of these. This one, let's just do some barley, I guess. And what I'm going to do is take up all of these oxen because they're actually faster to just get all the people over there and doing it all. So let's kind of take a look at what we got going on here. First of all, we're going to claim that right away, so that's lovely. Lots of barley in here. We are going to have quite the harvest here. So we actually claimed that. Nobody fought us for it. All is well. We're going to have so much barley. That's crazy. Nice and happy with that. So let's go check out the damage. We still have some guys here. You know what? I could... Maybe... Should I do this? Seems a little bit early. I could hire some... Let's hire a passwag. Let's do this first. Let's get this. Add this to our manor. We can get that done as fast as possible. And then we can buy... I think I can do it right now. Yeah, 24 is available to us. So let's get this. And then I can send them to go deal with the squatters. So here we go. They're just coming out of there. Oh my gosh. Are they glitched? What's going on? Oh no, they're good. Perfect. So let's get them all the way over the mountain and towards our raiders there, our brigands. Then we can take them out. This is looking pretty healthy for us. I'm very excited and I cannot wait for like when the game has progressed more in development. Just picture like this even more fleshed out. Like if they took this region and then started building in this region, then you got to take out 2 of their towns. And then this is like a powerhouse, like, you know, the wolf in Stronghold. Picture the wolf on top of this cliff. And he's just got like a giant castle you have to attack with like trebuchets, battering rams, all that crazy stuff. Archers, flaming air. Like, I think we have a little bit of a gold mine on our hands here. We're a little bit spoiled. Are these guys tired already? Going uphill? That's crazy. Obviously, we got to get there first, but oh man, the potential is insane. Picture a castle in here with just like horsemen, I don't know, running around, running amok. That'd be very cool. So we're doing pretty good over here. Somebody else just moved in. This is staying pretty healthy. So I may just get a 3rd family member on there. Because we're actually struggling for food, to be honest. So we should probably do something about that. How are we doing with this? We got our thing in there. I think I could maybe plot this out. I will wait just a little bit more. Let's maybe start our build and then we can start plotting that out. Are we getting a little bit closer? Don't have a whole lot going on. Let's just go take these guys out. We're going downhill now. Fatigue should decrease. Okay, here they come. Let's charge in. Here comes the charge. Okay, we are pretty tired though, so I'm not expecting much out of these guys. It's basically a unit per unit, so anything could happen. You've tried going up a mountain and back down in heavy chainmail. Maybe you have. Tell me about it in the comments. That'd be kind of cool. We'd love to hear from your stories. Do you guys have any cool stories like that? I mean, I'd love to get into like... I have like a sword. I have 2 swords actually. I have the Witcher sword. It was just like a cheap one from Medieval Depot. It's super cool. It doesn't glow or anything, but it does have the little scribes in the blade. That's cool. We won there. Only lost 1 man. And I also have the Sword of Aragorn. It's a Strider sword, so that one's dear and near to my heart. I'd love to get Narsil though. Or Anduril, sorry. That's the one I'm really wanting. But the one I want the most is, I think it's called Haragrim, King Theoden's sword. That is the one I want the most. I think we'll send this to our... Ooh, I messed up. I should have planted a town first. And then I could have sent this to them. But let's just send this to our treasury. So we can get these guys back. Yeah, I really want Haragrim. I want Glamdring. I want them all. Let me know if you guys have any cool swords or anything like that. I think I'd love to hear about that. We had a family move in. Look at all these guys. There's people everywhere on these fields. Oh, this is going to be quite the harvest. I'm so excited for this. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so. There'll be lots of cool harvests like this happening in the future. Got some wheat here. I'm actually surprised at how much flax we were able to get out of this. I think it was set up for like 80% or something. That is definitely good. This rye will grow. Like, I think the barley, it tells you pretty much at the start how much it's going to produce or yield from it. But rye, it takes a little bit of time for some reason. I could almost get another farmhouse in here. But you know what? Maybe I should get another windmill. Not super great over here. I could maybe fit one like right here though. So I wonder if I should just... it's pretty small anyway, so let's just get one right there. Get 100%, and then we can just do this. And that'll give them a little bit more to do. That's fine. Let's make it rye anyway. Okay, that'll be good. And then we'll have 2 windmills. And we'll have lots of people available. We might even be able to harvest all this year. We'll have to kind of see. Let's head back on up. I think our retinue's coming back. Yes, they are. Like I said, they only lost 1 guy, so that's perfect. I think I am nice and happy with that. Just for my OCD, let's just... Makes me happy. Okay, back to our town. The slowest town because we had such a late start. But we will be the ultimate town. We have lots of stuff available here. Let's plant some apples as soon as we can. I think I want to take care of our vegetable gardens first before I start getting some animals. We already have some chicken coops, so that's at least good. Spend a little bit of money. I never got apiaries. Now I need to decide. I kind of need food over everything. Let's maybe get some pigs. There. So we got some pigs. That's perfect. Some chickens there. Let's get some... goats maybe, just for a little bit of variety, just to have some different animal noises happening around in our town, so it's not just chickens clucking. Look at these little guys, you can hear them clucking away. So cool. I love this game. Like, look at this fence. You know how long it would have taken for them to make this fence? I don't know. I'll make our game designer, but to me it seems like it would have taken a long time. Like, each individual piece of wood, everyone's different. Like, I don't think they would have just did one little section here and then multiplied it. Like, everything looks completely unique. That's why it looks so good. Because developers take their time, and it makes me happy. Okay, we need to... I mean, we could start development in this town now. I feel like that would be a pretty good use of our time. And if we're going to develop, I think I'd love to plop down... I mean, as close to here as possible. We got our wood, or our mine there. And this will be a pretty small town. It doesn't need to be anything special. Yeah, they got some stone over there. I think if I were to build my town, it should probably go like honestly right in here. So let's maybe just put this maybe right there for now. I could do plentiful. Could do average. Let's just do modest. It is June. It's a little bit later in the season, but that is fine. Let's get some trees chopped down. I can chop down any tree they want, really. So let's just start with like, let's put that right there. And let's get some food coming in because that's obviously important. Let's get this. Where could I put this thing? I guess just kind of tucked in back here. Might be kind of nice. Oh, that's perfect. And then we could just take this. We got that. I think this will be the main entrance into our town. Or we could do kind of over here, but let's just wait. Very early stages, if anything. So I'll get food. Or I'll get some fish. I could get a forager hut. But I think to me, I would rather get a granary earlier. And our granary can literally just go right here. I don't know. Give me a reason why I shouldn't go any further away. But let's do that. And then I think our storehouse we could probably have maybe just like right there. And now we can take this into the main part of our town. Swing it over here. And then I think we can kind of do something going across maybe. And then maybe have a separate little entrance into our town. I think I like that. That's not horrible. What do we got going on here? Hitching post. I could probably move that. Maybe right there. That looks good. Okay, we got this up and running. Let's get a family on there. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about too much where they chop trees from. If anything, it just creates more land for us to build in. So I guess what I could do is maybe start with this. If I was to designate an area, let's just go with like that. Just so it creates more room for us to build some houses. I think that'll be good if anything. We got our hitching post there, and I may get another one early on. Let's get this one. You know, I could probably even have a little service road through here. Maybe not quite that small. Take a little further and down through there. I think that'll be... Actually, you know what? Let's take that back because I'll probably get a trading post in there. So we'll wait till we get a trading post in there and then we'll maybe do something similar to that. But I think for now I could just go right there and then maybe do that. So we'll do that and then so we got our granary, where's our storehouse? I thought I put that somewhere. Storehouse right there, so that's going to be pretty good. That'll be a nice little balance. So let's just do the same thing. Let's just come up. And then connect to there and maybe just do something like that. And then we could probably get a little market area in here. I think that'll look good. So let's just go like right here and just a nice little market. Might be just fine. And then we'll put something in here, but we'll wait until then. Hitching post, we'll wait until that's done. We need to get some people working somewhere. So let's get 2 families on our logging camp. Our storehouse is ready to go. This is keeping everything nice and easy. And it's honestly so much easier when you just like get to place a camp wherever you want because everything's right where you're going to be building anyway. So it's definitely quite nice. Our hitching post is done. Let's order another ox. And then we can start fishing once the time comes. What else? Well, let's get a well before I forget because I usually do. Oh, this is what's a little interesting. Kind of wish I... What? Yeah, I guess I'm putting my well way over here. So let's just get that as close to there as possible. That's kind of insane. I could put one like back here and that would be like, I guess another little location for them. Who would have thought I would have to look at where our water was to get our well placement? I didn't even think about it, to be honest, but here we are. And we'll do our best accordingly. So let's get our granary there as well. We have 0 unassigned, but we will just kind of collect all this stuff as fast as we can. I think most of that stuff has already been taken. Now let's free up another worker. We could probably free up this one as well. Bandit camp has been sighted, so I could take advantage of that if I wanted to. What else do we want to get? I could probably get some houses right away. You know what? Let's actually get another worker on our logging camp again. We can go maybe just one off for now. We are fishing. That's pretty much going to be our bread and butter here. So 252, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can go 220 and we'll see what happens with that. We are running out of food in this region, which is fine, but wait, we says we have some. Interesting. Oh, we got wheat bread, that's why. Barely any fish. Over here we do have some berries that we can collect. So, I mean, we had to come way over here for water anyway, so I think what we could do is just put that right there. And then build it eventually. Doesn't have to be anytime soon, but just eventually. We have 3 timber. We could maybe get a house or two somewhere. Let's maybe get a house. Let's wait till we have 1 more timber, and then I think I'm going to get a house right in here. Just like that. I can get maybe 2 houses. I think that'd be perfect. There we go. We have our 4th timber. Let's get our houses. That'll give us 2. That'll be a nice little start. And looks like we already have some stuff. This has been abandoned. We may as well just get rid of that. It'll be a lot of bouncing back and forth till we get some extra family members here. But yeah, for right now, we are getting some fish, so that will really help out. And then we can get some berries, get something on our storehouse, and all will be well. Let's also get, let's get some houses first. That's probably going to be better. Let's get another house right through here. I don't know if I really necessarily need to take a path right through here, but I suppose I might as well. Let's actually do something like that. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. A little bit different. Switches it up a little bit. And actually, let's wait till we have some more timber first. We are in August, so we could harvest all of this if we wanted to. Where are we here? We could harvest this. We have actually so many extra workers here, so we are doing just fine over here. Let's not harvest this. So let's take all our people off of here. I wish there was a way to just deselect harvest for the year. But I guess just getting all our people, 30 family members. Where do we want to put them for now? I guess we could just get extra firewood or something. I don't know. Corpse pit. What I find interesting is they didn't just chop trees. They did a whole circle around here. So they've done some good stuff. This is still growing, so we'll keep them working on that. Actually, we're doing really good with the berries, so that is going to be lovely. Where's our other... I guess we're doing that. Let's just get a couple of workers on, like, our storehouse, maybe. Yeah, maybe one on our granary, and that should kind of balance that out, make them a little bit happier. And I could probably get a couple of houses, couldn't I? Let's just get, like, a couple of plots in here. Yeah, let's just do that, and then over here I could get a couple. I don't know why they've done this, but they have. It is what it is. And then over here we can get a couple of houses. Oh, that's pretty weird, isn't it? Let's just do like that. And I'll maybe have to face it like that. I think that'll be good. That'll give us about 5 extra houses. I don't really have any extra space, so that'll be great. Windmill, we haven't harvested anything yet. We are doing great over here. Can't wait to get all this barley. That'll be amazing. And that flax. I guess we should maybe get a weaver's workshop as well. They don't leave a whole lot of room for you with all this stuff, do they? Let's just get it there, maybe. And that should be just fine. Do we need more? We were making spears. We have iron slabs again. I guess they're just slowly... Yeah, we're filling this up, which they have actually. So we got... Wow. That came pretty quick. And then this we also need to fill up, but we will probably just wait. Yeah, we're doing good. Get a 10% tax, making some money. That's great. See, I couldn't even tell you how they made money here. How did they make $3,000? It's just so weird. It's clearly kind of glitched, but or unless I suck at this game and I just am terrible at making money, but it is what it is. We got an extra family here. So let's take a look at our market. It's actually not doing too bad. I think I'd rather get a couple more workers. We have lots of iron slabs, got lots of spears. I think let's just keep making tools. or we could stop importing stuff altogether. I think, honestly, we're doing pretty good. We have enough spears to last quite a while. Recruits missing. Yeah, we don't even have enough soldiers. So let's just pause this and this. And then we can kind of just, yeah, we got 80 timber. So honestly, it might be a pretty good time to maybe plot out our town and begin building that. But let's put a couple workers somewhere first. So let's get somebody on the saw pit. I don't want to get rid of all this timber, but let's keep like, I don't know, 60. That'd be pretty good. That'll give us some planks at least. We got some timber. Let's get some more firewood. Might be a good idea. And oh my gosh, we have chopped quite a bit of trees here. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Yeah, I really need to do this actually. Let's start planting trees. So let's get a couple back. We can keep going with that. But let's just get a couple of families over here. We really need to plant these trees. Honestly, just like right, I guess this whole big area we need to do, but let's just do like the immediate stuff. Kind of just like that maybe. We can plant some trees. That might be a pretty good idea. Because we are already bald on both sides of the mountain. Looks like a little puppy dog actually. Look at that. Looks like a perfect like mountain goat or a ram or something. That's kind of funny. He's got like a beard here. I don't know. Interesting. Look at me drawing. A lot of these are ready to go. We're getting some berries and stuff, so that's great. Some eggs, that's great as well. We have 3 available living space. I could maybe get a couple more houses, couldn't I? So let's maybe plot out this area. It's decently flat over here, so I could probably come up with something. Let's maybe just go right through here and maybe just have a little area going this way. And then I could probably just do something like this. Come out the back of this. And then I could have a path going that way if I want, but that will give us a little bit of extra houses. That is always welcome. So let's do maybe something like that. Gives us pretty decent sized plots. I like that. And then over here, I could get a few houses as well. I don't want to use all of my timber. Well, let's just do our best here. That's too steep to build, hey? Yeah, it doesn't like that. I could maybe get away with a smaller area. Yeah, it likes that. I could definitely try that. Let's actually face this area and then maybe go like something like that maybe. I don't know if I can get another one in there. I can maybe try. Let's try. Too steep to build. That's fine. I could also get a house or two right here. Which honestly, yeah, let's do it. We have a decent amount of room. Let's just do like, I don't know, just like that. And then we can have a few houses coming in. That looks pretty good. That'll kind of fill up the area and make me happy. We got 77% approval rating. I think that's going to be pretty good. What we could do is if we keep importing iron, which we have the money to do it. Actually, we need to start saving for... Let's turn off iron. We have a decent little army here, so let's stop importing iron. Keep exporting pellets. That's great. We sold a lot of those. We need to keep our stone now. We'll keep exporting rubble stone. That's fine. If we're going to plot out a town or a castle up here, we need to kind of start saving some stone. So let's kind of just do that. We got a decent amount of tools. Let's make sure we have lots of those. And look at the process of getting all this stuff up and down. We got hand carts galore here. How are we doing with this actually? Okay, it's actually balancing out nicely. I don't necessarily really need... Yeah, we got 40 dress stone. That's not bad at all. And actually what that does frees up extra workers here. We don't need to have 4 on there anymore, so that'll free up a couple more. See, we can't even necessarily have another quarry in here. We could try it. Should we try it? I'm kind of scared about caving in them because that does happen. Let's maybe get a quarry right back there as far away as possible and then have like a separate entrance way over here just so that they're not even touching. I think that'll be a pretty good idea. And if we have extra workers, that would be kind of nice to have some more stone coming in. That would really help. And then we can get our stonemason station going. Double time, I think that'll be pretty good. Okay, we've already emptied this out quite a bit. And since we freed up a couple more workers, let's do this. Get a couple more on there. And I could probably plant like over here as well. I might as well do that. Kind of fill up that area as well. And then this is down there. I think that'll be a nice little balance. Plant up there, plant down there. That'll be great. And then we'll eventually have some more trees on our hands. We got tons of timber, so no shortage of that. And we're kind of just waiting for more people to move in. That's basically where we're at. And I am happy with it. I could upgrade some houses. Garments. I should probably get some garments. Maybe get some sheep. I don't know where the heck I'm putting them. Like I could probably have a little sheep farm here maybe. Could I do that? I probably should. That would be a really good way of making money. Let's get a animal trading post. Where the heck do you keep those? Livestock trading post. Please tell me it fits in here. That'd be a perfect little spot. It would fit so nice in there, wouldn't it? Well, I could get it up here. That would be a decent little location right next to there. That's perfect. Livestock trading post. And then let's maybe get this set up. Like this would be a nice little spot. Or like back here or even back here might be a nice little spot as well. Actually, kind of through here would be kind of cool. But I think it'll make the most sense. Let's just put it here because this is too steep to have anything else. So I might as well have a little sheep farm. So I think our sheep farm could be maybe right there. We'll get some pasture space in here. So I'll probably have maybe... What's the best way to do this? We got that there. Let's maybe do something like... Let's go this way. Kind of like that maybe. And then we can go up to there. And then maybe just one big one going down here. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. There, that looks pretty good. That's tons of pasture space. And it kind of fills up a nice little area that I wouldn't have been able to use otherwise. So that'll be good. We'll also need to get a weaver's workshop once we do get some wool in here. So yeah, honestly, let's put that there. That looks pretty good to me. And we can start producing some stuff. And in fact, I might as well start upgrading a couple houses. You can be a tailor. You can't be anything. And then the rest are kind of just chilling. Yeah, we'll get those built up. And then those can be like more vegetable gardens or something. I certainly like the sound of that. Let's maybe check out our other town. We got these guys. I thought I heard the sound of somebody moving out. We're at 19%. We got... Oh, we're pretty happy, actually. We're doing all right. Let's get a couple of houses here. So we got 12 timber. Let's start building some homes for these lovely folk. That looks pretty good to me, honestly. Let's get some plots in here. Go right to the corner there, and it is glitched. Don't tell me. There, that'll hopefully work. So we need more timber, actually, so let's wait. That'll at least give us the amount of houses that we need. Like I said, like, oh my gosh, our well way over here. That's a little bit sad, but it is what it is. And then, obviously, ooh, we can get this going. Should we get this going? We could probably get that going. Let's get that going. And then we can phrase somebody up, maybe you, and then we can have one available to build some houses. We have somebody on our granary, so that's going to be pretty important. So let's get that nice and situated. I guess what we could do is get our woodcutter's lodge as well. And our saw pit. Actually, let's maybe build that. That would kind of go nicely over here, wouldn't it? Or maybe just like right... Yeah, let's just put that right close to there, maybe. Yeah, honestly. Don't overthink it. That's probably fine. And then I could probably get another little hitching post in here. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's load that up. Looks good to me. We got 2 oxen running amok. And everything is built nicely. I think we planned this out pretty decently. We're getting quite a bit of food. Oh my gosh. Gopsburg is being claimed, ladies and gentlemen. So they are going for it. They're going for gold. What do we do? How do we react to this? I could take this region, honestly. I could fight them for it. I could fight them for it. I have enough money in our treasury. I could probably... I got lots of units of our own as well. So let's fight them for this. I think we could have another little battle on our hands. Let's see if we can take this. All our guys are coming from there, so that's kind of nice. Ooh, you know what I might do? I'm going to put them up here. And then if the battle's down here, we can kind of come down both sides. But the battle's up here, we will just kind of own this side. So I think I like that the most. And we got a decent little army there. And obviously we got backup if we need it. We may not though. And it's kind of nice they're all coming out of here. Look at this. That is glorious. That is absolutely glorious. Guys marching out. So that's... Oh my gosh. I love the way they march. That's so cool. And like column formation. And that's actually one of the latest updates that just came out. The latest update that they fixed them to march in column formation. Just like you see here. Like a realistic army would. It's so cool. I absolutely love that. So they will get there eventually. Let's make sure we actually click that button. We're doing pretty good over here. That's actually shrinking now, so we could probably free up a couple of workers there. Only one is needed. And just like that, we have a few extra families to do something. Let's maybe get our livestock trading post up and running so we can start buying some stuff. I think that'll be pretty good. And then, honestly, we could leave a few workers available to build this stuff because we got to take a lot of stuff down there. So let's do that. And while we're taking stuff down, I don't know, should we get another... How are we doing with this? So 10 rough stone, that's actually balancing out nicely. They're making enough dressed stone. Is it all down here? That's not bad. So I don't even think I need another worker on my storehouse assigned to gather all that. So I'll just leave that. They're doing all right. Let's check over here. We don't need to harvest any of this, but look at like 96 just in that field. And we have lots of them. Tons over here. We're going to get some rye, hopefully. And hopefully that just jumps up and skyrockets for us. But either way, that'll be pretty good. I mean, obviously flax is looking nice and healthy. I don't even know what to do with the rest of the families over here, but we do have a little bit more of them. And nice full units. I am very happy with the army over here. So, oh, we got some hides, some pelts that we can sell. We're actually doing pretty good with that. Let's sell some of that. Let's quickly do that. Pelts, that's gone down. So no point in trying. Let's sell our hides though. We could sell all of those. I think that'll be good. Enemy units spotted. Here they come. Oh, these guys are going to fight them, so they're going to get the influence for that, which isn't good. But they have a decent little army coming out at us. What's a little bit broken about this state of the game? So I can see exactly what they're sending at us, so I know exactly what to send at them. They don't know how many guys that we bought. Like, they don't even know we have any coming out at them. So they don't know if they need to buy any more mercenaries. And the other flaw is they can't, because we just bought them all. So I don't know. I feel like it needs to either get to the point where you can only have an unlimited amount of your own troops, because we can't even get any more. We can only get one more unit. But an unlimited amount, because you can obviously get lots, but then get rid of mercenaries in a way or implement them in a different way. Either make them super expensive, but then even then it's just like you can have a monopoly over the entire map, and I don't know. Hopefully they can kind of solve that issue, but either way, I'm here for it. Let's get these guys into position. We'll have to kind of see where the battlefield is going to be fought. We're just being chased over here. Are we going to get into a position? It looks like we are. So we will be able to click this here button. once they get there. One more. Let's get a little bit closer. So enemies cleared. And battlefield is way down there. So good news is... honestly, I might even just take them all right down here. I think that's probably the best. And then we'll just keep them all together. Now they can kind of see what we have. So let's march down the hill. Our guys have lots of energy. And they have 2 units of archers. 2 units... I think they might have 3 even. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna fight them. See if I win. If I don't, I can send in my own men. But either way, I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. Marching down there looking epic as always. And then our town is literally right here. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. So we got some stone over here. If we're gonna plot this out, we also need planks. So let's collect some planks and let's turn off planks for this one. So then all of them go over here. Might as well. And that'll be super easy to build this. We'll need mortar, dressstone, planks, and timber. I don't think we need roof tiles. It would make sense that we would, but I don't think we do. And let's continue to make some more of those. So what are we at? 60? I think I've used more than that. So I don't even think they'll make any more planks. Let's just get our lifetime supply of planks, maybe. I think that might be all right. This is ready to go now. I don't need to get my tailor yet, but a livestock trading post is done. So let's get 3 families on there and let's import some sheep. I don't want to go too crazy. I think let's get up to like 20 just so we have a nice healthy number to keep them replenished and repopulating. And then we can start getting some pastures in here and all that good stuff. Yeah, we have a couple of things to build. Let's make sure this gets done. That's pretty important. Okay, we've actually emptied this out. There's 3 left. We're doing pretty good. Let's just get our family back. I think I'd rather that. And then honestly, I might even get another one of these. Should I do that? They're going to replant trees. I wouldn't mind planting in here as well. So let's maybe get another little tree planter in here. If I can put one, let's maybe put one right there and right there. Nice and close. And that looks pretty good. What a job. Can you imagine planting trees on a cliff face? I'm so sorry for these people. I feel bad. I really do. We have 1 worker available. Where should we get them? Maybe at our logging camp. We're going to need lots. We are going to need quite a bit. And we're getting quite a bit of planks here, so that's good too. Getting some dress stone, starting to save up. Obviously, we're going to need like probably 300, maybe 250-ish. So I think we'll prepare for that. I don't know where they are. Did they even... what are they doing? I don't know where they are. Oh, they're in here. They're hiding. There they are right there. Oh my gosh. That's epic. So we are going to clash here pretty soon. So let's get our... maybe these 3 units off to the side. Let's start doing... let's maybe go here. These 2 units can face them head on with our archers at their back. I think I like that. Let's speed this up a touch. And prepare for battle. Set here. Oh, whoa. Okay. There they are. We are right in this. So let's maybe charge them. If we can lock down their archers, that would be fantastic. Let's maybe shoot their retinue. And let's run these guys in because we're going to need them in this fight. This should be a pretty even one. We got 5 full units, but they got like lots. They're already dropping them, so that's amazing. And if we could kill their archers early, that would actually be incredible. So let's take these 2 units. Let's attack you, and then you guys can go around the back. I think that'll be pretty ideal. They're just running away. I don't really know what they're doing. Let's actually get these guys off the side. They'd be more useful there. We had a nice clash there. Let's go around here. Where are they at? I think let's attack right. Let's go a little bit closer right now. and watch the carnage here. Actually, where's our archers? Come on, man. Around this way. These guys are going back to then join up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is perfect. We have killed their archers. Let's get these guys in the fight. Actually, didn't take too long to kill them. I think I'd rather hammer on these guys. Let's get a little closer and then we can start shooting these guys. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's watch the first volley. Beautiful. Right into the heart of them all. That's perfect. And we got a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I think we do outnumber them, so I think we might be alright. I'm hoping. I am hoping. Here we're getting some good shots on these guys, and they have stopped firing. It looks like they're a little bit surrounded here. You know what? They're kind of holding up here. Let's attack them. They're flanking us now. Wow. They are destroying our men here. Let's charge them in there now. And honestly, let's do a little bit of friendly fire. Let's pull a little bit of Braveheart here. The Englishman doing some friendly fire. I think we'll still be able to hit a lot of their guys. What does he say, the line? Well, we'll hit theirs as well. Oh, it's just beautiful. What a movie. Absolutely glorious. Yeah, some guys are gonna fall. Let's maybe zoom in on this. Try to get a cool shot. Wasn't that cool, I guess. Let's get a close up here. So these are just mercenary men, so I mean I don't care about them all that much. As mean as it sounds. But we are winning. Good work, gentlemen. Perfect. Are we still firing? Oh, that's like friendly fire now. Like that's just straight up killing your own men at this point. Well, let's just try it out. Why not? Oh, it doesn't even want to do that. That's kind of funny. Okay, we are doing pretty good here. I don't think they hired any mercenaries. So we might have got off scot-free here. That would make me happy. Let's see how this ends up. Let's see. Is there anybody coming? I don't think there is, and we'll take this region, and we'll be able to take this bandit camp. The only thing I'm hesitant about is it's kind of nice that it's empty, so then bandit camps can pop up there. Kind of just free money. But let's speed this up a touch and claim victory over these lands. One guy left. Boom. That should be a victory as long as we're in the circle. And that is a victory. 3 days left. Let's quickly go take these guys. Whoever's fresh. And let's go get this really quick. If we can. 2 days left. Come on. Okay, no paying for all of them. Let's just disband those guys. And then these guys can run. Got 1 day left. I mean, it would be worth it either way to take this. Pause that. Disband them. Perfect. Let's send that to our nearest town, which may be this one. No, it's not. Shoot. Oh, that was a waste of money. Well, that's fine. We now own this region. I don't know if I want to build this yet. Maybe part 3. Part 3, that will be coming. We'll try and do that. We'll do that for you guys. But over here, we struggling for fuel. I should probably get some fuel, shouldn't I? Let's just let them chop anywhere they want. And then let's also get a charcoal kiln for our guys here. Let's get a couple more houses. We got some space to fill. Why not? Oh, it does not like that. Let's just do that. I think that looks pretty good. And face it that way. I think that's probably all right. And we need at least enough families to get... We should probably get some planks as well, but let's just use up our timber. Need enough families to get our iron going, and then we could obviously get our bloomery and then progress that way. We'll need some more timber and some planks if we are to build our church. But as far as a upgrade here, what do we want to do? We can't upgrade our fishing pond. Could upgrade this, but we don't even have wild animals. So I think what we'll do is do something to do with blacksmithing. Increased efficiency, increased weapon export value. This is the perfect one to get so we can start making some money off of it all. So I think that'll be probably the best. And then we got all of these. Should I get a third ox? I don't really need one, I guess. How are we doing with this? I could use some more food, but I guess we're doing all right. Let's build some houses first. Let's check over here really quick. Let's see what we need to do. So we should probably get some fuel going here. We do have our woodcutters lodge, so they're kind of working on that. And then we are having our charcoal kiln coming up there as well. Our storehouse. We have 6 families. I guess I don't really need to have any own storehouse right now. How are we doing for planks? Yeah, we're basically just waiting to get some more timber at this point. And then we could slowly build up towards that. But yeah, let's get these houses built up. Get some more families moved in. And then I think that'll be a nice start. Obviously, we'll take care of things as we can. There is no super pressure on that. So let's kind of just go with that. Nothing to go on here. I could do a little bit of a build. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in part 3, I think we'll do that. I think we'll start that in around part 3. Over here, we're gonna have a lot to harvest. So I'm very excited about that. There's not really a whole lot I can do with this. Like, I guess I could maybe. We have a ton of planks. Let's just start upgrading houses. Because honestly, just get them to something to do. And I'm actually kind of curious to see how fast 30 families can upgrade houses. So that'll be kind of cool. Let's just upgrade as many as we can. Basically all of these are ready, so. Then this could kind of be a nice little powerhouse. They had a head start on us when we first began, but I have since taken over, so. Who's the powerhouse now? I am, because I own the powerhouse. Here we go. Very thankful that they built a very nice town for us. And then we'll continue to get some timber. I don't know where my logging camp is. We also have all of these kind of ready to go. So obviously once we get all this, we'll make some ale and then send over to our other town. This might be pretty good. Yeah, let's find our logging camp and make sure we have lots of workers on there. Okay, here's our logging camp. We do have 3 workers on there. Let's maybe permanently assign an ox just to keep them going a little quicker. And we got a decent amount of tools as well. So no issues there. I could continue to make spears, but I think that might be a pretty good idea. Let's start making some tools again. And then maybe even selling those, because that's kind of just good money for these people. They can afford to do it. So let's export tools. Let's keep it at about 20 and keep importing. Actually, the price of this has gone up. Oh man, that's actually perfect for this, because if we could sell just iron, the price has gone up, so I think that might be pretty good for us. How much did it go up to? 12. Obviously, we can't sell it for that much, which is kind of weird. There must be some kind of like, yeah, tariff at 10%, so I think you don't get all of that, unfortunately, but that's fine. Let's go back over here. And we did have one family member that we could put somewhere. So obviously this, we could start taxing these people, but we have a decent amount of money. We just don't really need to. We need to start building up some influence though, so I think more raiders should attack us, hopefully. And then I can't always bank on that though. We got a decent amount of timber, a decent amount of planks. We definitely need to start working towards that before we start building our town. So let's kind of stock up on some of that. I think most of it has been delivered to here anyway, so that's great. Let's actually check down here. If we're going to put another family somewhere, that should probably go around here. So let's get this thing built. We have 4 on there, 2 on there, and a decent amount of tools, so I think we're all right with that. And we actually have a really good army. Like, I'm actually very happy with this so far. This might be the last little finishing touch. Are they going to deliver something? Yeah, need to build. Actually, here's some planks right now. So I think that's even the rest of it. That's 1 and 2. And that should be it. Now they're going to build that. Perfect. So this is ready to go. Let's start getting more on here. That should be amazing. I don't know if it's any faster to like split these guys up, but we definitely need to make sure that we have enough tools to maintain these. Otherwise they will cave in. So definitely got to keep that empty. Hopefully more people will start to move in here. Let's check back over here. I think we probably have a few houses built by now. Yes, they have built all that. We have 4 available living space. A family just moved in. So I think let's get them on our storehouse. And then we can get them in our market. I think that'll be good. And if we have a little bit of firewood, it would be nice to maybe turn it into charcoal. But we just don't really have the family available for that. Let's keep getting timber, working towards that. And I think let's just get a few more houses. And then we can start building this. I guess let's get some planks. Let's start getting a few planks. We also need to get our church built. So that wouldn't be a bad idea either. And that'll probably put like around here maybe if it fits. Yeah, it seems like a decent little spot. Or maybe kind of like up over here. They can kind of walk into the countryside church. Might be kind of cool. Okay, we already have 40 planks. So that went pretty quickly. I guess that's what happens when your town is planned out nicely. So everything moves a little smoother. So we have lots of planks. I think we could probably get our church now. Yeah, we could get that. Like I said, I could put it like over here. Or maybe like up here might be kind of cool. I think having that as close to our town as possible is probably the best. And this seems like a nice little area. But the only hesitation is we still don't have a trading post. And I talked about putting that there. Let's maybe just put our church right there. And then our trading post. We need 4 more timbers. We need 1 more timber, sorry. And then we can build that. So that'll at least get our church. I think that'll be great. And then once we get 1 more timber, we can get our trading post. And I'd like to put that maybe like right here. And obviously with selling iron, we definitely need to get that going. Then this can be like a blacksmith powerhouse. I think that'll be pretty good. There we go. We got that. And now what we can do is just take a path and kind of do that service road thing I was talking about. But I think... what do I want to do with this? I could just take it kind of around like this. And then I may just go like this and go as close to here as possible. And then I can have a nice area around here. Let's actually take this all the way around here. It can be like a nice little walking trail. And then if I go, I guess kind of like this to there. And then I can just take a path right off of here. And connect it to there. I think that'll be pretty good. And then I can get some houses wherever I would like. Let's kind of just do something like that. And then I might as well take a path straight across there as a nice little area as well. So we got 3 timber. We'll have to wait until we get some more to build some more houses. But we do have a few things to build, so we could just wait. Firewood, we could see we got some raiders incoming. We pretty much own all the regions, so... they're coming from here, which is perfect. We have lots of soldiers available here in Passweg, so I think we'll just... I could use my retinue. Let's just get everybody out. Because why not? And then we can defend this a little bit faster. Let's see if we can rush into the front lines here. Come on, men. Our town is scrambling. I love seeing that. Like, all these soldiers rushing to the front battle lines. It's so cool. That's why I love this game. It's just so cool. Literally when the game was first announced, I'm like, I hope they do something like that. Where it's like, you got your weapons in your own town. They have to rush back to their house to get them. They kind of just spawn out of them right now. But I mean, it's pretty much that. I got a couple of horses coming in there. So people are rushing to the front battle lines. Absolutely love it. Very, very nice. Let's see where they are. They should be running. Oh yeah, here they come. Got some boys coming in here. So let's line up and see what we got to fight here. So let's go maybe even like right to here. Put them on standard ground, and then we can get a unit over here, and then these guys can stay over here to kind of flank around. There we go. Let's go shield wall. And then, oh, they're not even attacking these guys. They seem to be going over here, so I might actually run these guys back around this way so they attack our front line. Oh, they might end up squeaking around. Might as well hold them here. Yes, let's just attack them. They changed the plan on us, that's fine. Let's run these guys around. Yeah, that's all right. Let's just charge these guys in and get this fight underway. The snow has started to fly. Looks so cold. Oh my gosh, can't be good for the crops, but obviously next year I'll be able to harvest those. Beautiful. So we're doing pretty good here. I don't know how those guys even got in the middle there, but they did. We got surrounded. Okay. Yeah, we are destroying these guys pretty quickly. It's looking epic. I love like the fog. It just looks so realistic. It just looks cold. I don't know how like video game developers do that. It might be the tools they use, but it just looks so realistic. This is Unreal Engine 5, which helps, but yeah, it looks beautiful. So we're doing pretty good. They got 10 guys there, 13 and 12, so that is going pretty quickly. And they have started to run, so let's rush over here and clean these guys up. Get the heck out of here. So we have enough influence to take another region if we wanted to. We'll wait a little bit though. I think I want to build up our town as much as possible. I would... Look how gorgeous this looks. Like, are you kidding me? That's so cool. Like the mist. Very cool. I do want to build up a little bit of an army even more because these guys probably have quite a bit of an army. And if they hire any mercenaries, that would kind of hurt us. And as a little challenge, I should honestly just use my own army going forward. I think that'd be kind of fun. And then obviously makes these battles a lot harder. The balance of the game isn't that great. Like they might have 4 units and that's it. Even though you can get more. And that's all they seem to get. And then they can only really hire mercenaries. So if you take them, they got nothing. So it just makes it a little bit more interesting. So we will wait till we build up our army a little bit more. We have quite a bit of money, so yeah, if we can keep importing iron, that would be nice. We have quite a bit of iron slabs. We still have them there. Are we still importing iron? We maybe should. I guess prices have gone up though, which I don't love to see. Pelts have gone down again. I guess let's take that off and continue to import iron, but let's just lower it just so we can keep it a little bit more healthy. These guys are paused. I might as well make some tools. Like if I have the iron slabs, I might as well do something with them. So let's make some tools. And again, let's just set it to 20. Maybe like 40. Just to have a couple extra laying around. Might as well get them doing something. And then we have tons of planks. Which I guess it's kind of a good thing. Because who knows how much we'll need for this build. I guess we could plot that out right now. That'd be kind of cool. Or we can wait for like a summer month. Now seems like a pretty good time. Let's maybe see what we can come up with here. So let's open our castle planner. I think I'll probably want a few towers plotted out through here. Obviously we're chopping down some trees and this one's kind of in the way now, but I could probably get one of these, like a little watchtower here. Might be kind of cool, like even kind of tucked in like that. Let's throw that there. And then I may get a couple of watchtowers just in through here and one up here as well. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. And then I will take one up this way. And then I think we can kind of have a cool connection there. I'll kind of show you what my ideal situation for that kind of looks like. And then I'll put one here as well, facing kind of like that. How far are we from that one? That's probably a good distance. And then obviously at the front of our town, I can maybe kind of go across and then come in a little bit and kind of do something like that. And then kind of wrap it around. I guess let's move this up a little bit. And that kind of gives us a little bit more room. So let's plot this out, see exactly what we want to do with it. Obviously this is our main entrance, so let's get that situated first. It says we don't have enough goods, which is a little bit... Oh, do I have to like be in this? Oh, I see. If you want to build outside that, you got to actually like have it there. Okay, well, let's just move this a little bit closer here then. And then I should be able to do that. Let's just do that. Well, that's severely annoying. Let's try... Okay, well, apparently we need timber for that, but I think I can maybe plot this stuff out. And then kind of just go through here Let's go back a little bit. Something like that, and then we can go like this. And kind of just see where we want to connect this. Obviously this tree being down is kind of in a terrible spot, but I think this should look all right. Let's go straight to here. And then I will go across to here and kind of do something like that. And then I will just connect this as well to there. And then I can kind of do something cool around here. And then connect this back. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. And then obviously we'll need a path going through here. So let's just come off of here. And then I can just do something like this. This seems to be like the easiest way to do that. And then I'll lead up to like the towers. Kind of do something like that. I think that probably looks the best. And let's see if we can kind of fix this a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. That looks pretty good to me. And then we can fix the rest of this. Let's go... Where is this little tower? It's kind of hard to see. Let's go right along the edge, just like that. I don't know why the front of this won't really work. Like, why does that say not enough goods? It's a little bit weird to me, but let's just try this way. That won't work either. We'll have to wait a little bit. As of right now, we need 62 timber, some stone, and some planks, which we kind of have. We just need more timber right now, which is fine. I guess let's move this out a little bit more and see if that kind of works. Yeah, it does not like that. Okay, well, hopefully we can figure that out. We might have to just wait till we get enough timber. But let's build this stuff up. Obviously, we'll want this to be some stone buildings. And I might add a couple more towers. We will just have to see. But let's get like this upgraded. It's so hard to see. And then this, I might just not even do a fence like that, just because this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I guess, yeah, let's actually go down. That's just extra work for no particular reason. But then this one I could probably have. And then we can defend the skies. Actually, again, let's go down. Upgrade that. That looks pretty good. Go across. I think that just makes the most sense. And then we'll continue to upgrade all of this. So like I said, we can't quite do this, but this is going to look pretty sweet. I already love the shape of this. And I think that's just going to look really cool. It'd be really cool if I could actually finish that off, but right now I just can't. I wonder if I got rid of this path, would that let me? It totally would, and then I could just go like that, and then I might be able to take my path through this. Yeah, that works. It doesn't like that, but it works. Sure. And then this was just taking it up through here. Let's kind of just go to that little tower there. It really doesn't like that. Glitches out a little bit. So I think I'm happy with that. Let's upgrade that. And then that is the rest of our castle. Look at this thing. Majestic. Absolutely majestic. I love how it kind of plays and previews exactly what it's going to look like. That is so cool. And it leads up to here. Okay, I'm really happy with this. That looks amazing. So we will need 33 timber, which is actually a little bit more manageable. 263 planks, which we're almost there, and 454 stone. And we'll need some mortar as well. So that is no easy feat. I guess if we're going to do mortar, we could stop selling... where was it? I think it's here. Rebelstone, exporting that. We have 100 of it, so we could probably just make a bunch of mortar. Is it all over here? Charcoal, I think it's all here. No, it's not. I don't even know where the mortar is, to be honest. Is it here? Or is that the mortar? Yeah, I don't even know. Couldn't tell you. But we get a nice balance there. We have 106 rubble stone. I have no idea where it is, but that's fine. We will find it. Maybe it's over here. Who knows? I think if we are going to get a charcoal kiln or a lime kiln, well, obviously we need one more timber. That would help. But I think if I put it somewhere up here, I could put it down there as well. But that's just a little bit congested. Like, I may as well just keep as little trips as possible down there and then just put it somewhere around here. Lime kiln, I literally just need one more timber. I could put it probably, I mean, like right there would kind of work. But yeah, really anywhere. Yeah, I'll need one more timber. Apparently that is just impossible to find. Let's stop getting planks for now and wait a little bit just so we get some timber coming in. How did we work out with the tree planting? Did we plant some trees? Do I see? Oh, I see little trees planted, so they got some kind of forest planted. Obviously, right now they can't do anything because it's just harder to work when the ground is frozen. That's fine. I guess we got some sheep already. Let's get a sheep farmer. And then we also have our weaver's workshop, and then we can get somebody on there. And then we can make this a tailor, so we can have some clothes. And with that money, I think what I might do is start selling clothes. So let's export those. Let's keep it at about 20. And I will just make as many as I can. Right now we have 15 sheep. So that's actually lovely. And we have our livestock trading post. We were going to do up to 20, but I think let's just stop at 15. Let's get those families freed up. And granary could probably use another worker. Trading post, stuff like that. Yeah, we got 15 sheep, so I think that'll keep them kind of busy and they will repopulate hopefully. And then, you know what, I might even get rid of this. I'll probably want to sell my sheep a little bit later, so we will just keep it there. As of right now, we still don't have one timber, which is kind of crazy. They got to go so far for that. I think what might be struggling is that I bet you the circle we made is just struggling a little bit. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Hopefully we don't mess with the animals. And we have one family to put somewhere. You know what we could do? We do have some clay down there. I might as well clean that up. Is that even worth it? I think yeah, why not? Of course it's worth it. Let's just get it. Let's put that right there, get that built up. And I guess what we could do if we have any extra families is just get them on here. Like right now we have 18 rough stone. If we can get as much stone as possible, as fast as possible, that's kind of what we want. Got lots of dress stone, that's good. And just waiting on a little bit of timber right now. So let's quickly head over to these guys. Actually, we just had another family move in. They're actually doing really good. Let's go over here. We have filled up all the houses available. And all of these are kind of ready for some houses. We have 13 timber and our church is done. So we are nice and happy over here. I think that is basically what I'm going for. Let's get our mining pit right there. And then we can start flying through all of that. Let's get a bloomery there. And I guess we could get one right here as well. And what I might do, let's go to our, let's upgrade our granary and storehouse. I guess we could also get this going. We get our well. Let's get, that's just so far away. Let's start getting some stone. And then I think that'll be, well, I guess let's take it going this way instead. Then we can upgrade our well. I think we even have 2 of them. So that'll be good. We have 5 families available. I don't think there's really much we can sell right now. Like, could we sell firewood maybe? Oh, I totally could. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a couple of workers on there. Maybe even 3 to quickly get some money saved up. And I don't want to really turn it into charcoal if I can sell it for money. And let's maybe get another worker on there. Getting some more timber would be nice. Let's get, I don't know, are we pretty happy with the amount of families we have? I think we could probably have a little more. upgrade those. Yeah, we kind of just need a couple more hands available to help us build some stuff. So let's just get this in here. And then we can do kind of some houses along the water there. That'll give us a few. And I guess we can kind of go for like bigger houses too. But I really like the way this looks. I don't need to make it any crazier. But yeah, let's maybe upgrade our storehouse, stuff like that, and get a couple of things built. Might be a nice little start. We have one extra family available here. What we can do with them, let's kind of see what else we need to do with this. So yeah, we definitely need more timber. We have enough timber now, so I could probably get a lime kiln. So I talked about putting that up here. I think that's a decent little spot. And then I guess we could get them over there. I still don't know where all my stone is, but it is somewhere apparently. I think most of it might be down here, but yeah, it's kind of nice that everything's collected right down here, so that's perfect. Actually, we don't even need this stone, so let's just turn that off. We do need mortar though, so let's turn it back on here so we can collect it all right to there. I think some of it might be, yeah, we got 74 of it right there. So we definitely don't want to sell all of it, but let's just make as much as we can. Let's see if that lime kiln is going to come up here. That would be quite nice. And just like that, we got 43 tools, so let's maybe pause them again. I wouldn't mind not spending all of our money on iron. That wouldn't be too bad. And if we have a little bit extra money, I wouldn't mind getting another ox or two. Well, we do have 6 of them, 4 horses, so honestly we're pretty good. We got 5 available. We don't really need more than that, so I will skip that. Let's get this thing done. Hopefully we can get that built right away. We are just in the thick of winter. But let's quickly go check our other towns. I don't really think there's a whole lot more we can do over here, other than wait for our mortar to be ready to be made. And over here, we got a couple of houses coming up. That's lovely. We definitely need them. And we're starting to make some money now, actually, so that's great. How else could we make money? Obviously with iron. This is ready right now, actually, so I could get some people mining. I may wait for a few more. Like, I need to get this stone as well, which needs to be made. So yeah, for right now, let's enjoy these guys building the houses right by the water, or the ice, sorry. Got a couple of houses built here, that's perfect. And if we have a little bit more timber, which we do, I think I wouldn't mind a few more houses in here. That doesn't look too bad. That'll give us quite a few. I think if we got one more timber, that would be perfect right there. There we go, we can lock that in. Now let's get another worker on our logging camp. We are doing absolutely fantastic. This town, it looks like it's kind of flourishing. Once we get some families moved in and these houses built, we will be able to get lots of people on our mining pit and start getting some iron, shipping over some weapons to our other town, and distributing a nice army, which we pretty much have a nice sizable army already. Over here, we're doing amazing as well. In part 3, we are going to be harvesting this behemoth of a farm, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like, yeah, a lot of these grew and they weren't this high before, like 92 ride just in that field. It's going to be absolutely wild. So part 3, that is definitely coming. And in this region, we are kind of just expanding. Obviously, we are saving up a lot of resources to build our castle. So that's basically where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe for more, and obviously like the video. Let's get this video to 500 likes to get part 3 on its way. I will basically be making it right after this video, so that'll be coming to you guys as soon as we get 500 likes on this video. And obviously, oh, we're going to be building in this town as well, on this little mountain pass. So like the video for that. We'll see you guys in that video. And as always, have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.